So that brings us to that conversation on where does the European cars come in terms of consumption. Which cars are the most, maybe, who is the target customer for the European cars? Maybe speaking on your past experience also, William.
I think the highest number went to the middle class. The Mercedes E-Class, the BMW 5 Series, around about there.
Yeah.
Because those are balanced cars, both on a luxury, on a normal usage, on everything you need to do with that car, it is there. Yeah. But what was also interesting is of the two cars that I've mentioned, now that I've already mentioned their names,
yeah,
they will easily give you, doing a long distance, they tell you if you're driving this car at, say, up to 110 kilometers an hour, constant, yeah, it should give you around 18 kilometers per liter.
Right.
Now, 18 kilometers per liter with other vehicles from other markets, yeah, there's one thing that you're benefiting from, other than the luxury. Yeah. There's a safety aspect that comes in. Okay. Technology in these cars is so high, right, you don't have to worry about accidents, because they have things like crash mitigation, yeah, they have lane keeping assist, meaning, before you change your lane, it warns you. Some will even bring you back. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm very passionate about European vehicles, mainly because of that safety aspect. Yeah. Yeah. And the people who buy that, other than technology, it is mainly due to the safety. Okay. Yeah. But fuel is no longer a discussion when it comes to European cars. Okay. Yeah.
Titus, in terms of locally used cars, yes, the people who come for locally used cars, yes, because already the prices have been stepped down, even for European cars, do they look at European cars also more, or is there like an entry point for European cars in Kenya mostly?
Yes, in fact, we have a very good market for used European cars. Okay. As long as the previous owners have maintained the vehicle well, this should be a very quick sale, yeah, on our side. Right. So, because we have that group, or the market, I don't know how to group it. They don't want to be the normal person. Yeah, they are young. Yeah. Most of them are young. Yeah. They don't want to be the Toyota people, the Toyota or the Japanese side. And people, also they cannot reach where they want to be. Yeah. So they are like, when you're driving a used European car, yeah, you cannot be profiled. Yeah. Okay. A clean, allow me to name some brands. A clean Mercedes-Benz, even if it's a K something, 1980s, as long as it's clean, you'd move with you to a building, you're driving a Japanese car, 20 years younger, the gate will be opened for me, you'll be closed up. Yeah. As long as that car is making a statement for you. So we have that group, and they go out looking for that very well maintained car. Mm. Yeah. And of course, either way, I think also the technology of manufacturing on the European one are very high. Yeah. You see that very old one, the car, there's no way you cannot go with it. You just need to fuel, service well, yeah, and you're good to go. Or, okay, something else, maybe a disclaimer on the European cars. Which parts do you put in it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we have a problem with that. It can make you hate, yeah, some models because, yeah, of the parts. Maybe the plugs you are given the wrong plugs for that car. Yeah. It will double in consumption. It will even install, because sometimes you say if you put a wrong part, yeah, a fuse, you put in a European machine, that fuse, that car will punish you one day. Yeah. Yeah. You drive it to some place, you are en route to Mombasa, yeah, you take a stopover somewhere, you switch off for a soda, it will not start. Yeah. And you gave it a wrong small switch, yeah, a year or 2 years ago. Yeah. So it's how are you maintaining those cars? Yeah. Otherwise, the used European market is there.